The show last week.
Check out the size of these wheels.
Scarecrow on top. And
he had a heck of a display.
That
there. 8 horse
really
tight.
Nice. Really nice.
Alright, we're out in the backyard now, behind the shop. What is this? A domestic, Rob?
Domestic, yeah.
Huh. You know what's cool about domestic? I got that side shift. Look at the gear on it.
Installed new in a barn down by Lambertville, New Jersey. It was still in the barn 8 years ago. A friend of mine found it. I mean, he's got such a luck for finding things. So he traded it to a guy in Massachusetts, who traded to a guy in Ohio, who traded to a guy in Western Pennsylvania, who went back to traded it back to the guy in Massachusetts, brought it back to Jacktown. I bought it from him and took it home for the 5 miles where it spent most of its life.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Back home again.
Back home again, yeah.
Wow, look at the thickness of that.
Yeah, it ain't spare no iron. It's 1911.
Wow. 1911 domestic.
Yeah. Needs a little igniter work.
Pretty cool.
Corded exhaust. Domestic made some pretty heavy industrial type of engines early on, then they kind of cheapened them up when they went to the spark plug ones.
Yeah, but even the cheap ones are expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. This has the same size flywheels on a 6 or an 8. I guess they put a little bigger cylinder on for the 8. The cart is a New Holland cart. So I put some wood underneath it and rigged it up so you can move the thing, because it's, I don't know, 2,200 pound engine. Well,
it looks period, so
yeah,
that's all you want.
I need to do something with this because it's starting to get
This
crappy.
6 horse economy.
Yeah, it's still got the striping on the flywheels yet.
Huh? Is that the original cart?
No, I made that.
Oh.
I'm painting stuff on it yet.
Yeah, that's cool when you get them still original.
Yeah, this ran out of some kind of cordwood salt in New York. A couple collectors had it, and I wound up with it.
There's a Terra track here.
American Tractor Company.
American Tractor.
Indiana.
You say Case bought them out after a while?
They merged with Case in '57. That's where Case got their crawler and their industrial tractor line.
And this is the smallest one they ever made, huh?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And what's this?
1932. The last one the regulars built.
1932 what?
Farmall regular.
Farmall regular. Take a look at the front of it.
F20 replaced it. It looks pretty much like an F20, except it's got open steering.
Yeah.
It's got the finger breaker steering.
It's pretty cool. Here's the crank. Think it'll start?
Nah, it's stuck.
You get it running.
It ran the last time we used it, 40 years ago.
It ran when parked.
This is a 10-horse Titan. That's a pretty rare truck.
A 10-horse Titan?
Well, 20 horsepower actually.
20 horse.
Two-cylinder engine, 1921, tank cooled. I didn't have it roped up so good here.
Yeah, no, I don't undo it.
He's sitting right in front of the rocker arms. The carburetor will be up there, but that's off it right now. It's only about, they say about 400 of these left. Out of the 70,000 of them they made.
That's pretty cool. Wooden spokes, huh?
Well, that's not original.
Oh, no?
There were two things. They either were very poor or they really liked this tractor because it had a carburetor off a Dodge car with a whole vacuum pump set up from that. The front axle was actually off a Model G International truck because this would have had steel wheels in the front, so I guess they upgraded to hard rubber tires. They cut the axle in half and welded it back together. So I don't know whether they were really poor or they really liked it. I think it that way.
It's pretty ingenious what they did with it.
This came from up around Buffalo, New York.
Wow. Let's continue on.
This is a, let me see here, 310 Case. This is the first bulldozer I ever looked at. I remember seeing this when I was a little kid. My dad rented the building, a construction company that bought this brand new was in. I remember staring up at this, and then it was bought by a friend of my dad's, and he had it for about 30 years until I was able to buy it from him. So I remember looking at this thing as a little kid thinking it was pretty big. Well, it's pretty small now.
Yeah, it's like going back to the old neighborhood.
Yeah. So it needs a paint job and stuff, but it's my snow plow.
Yeah, you don't want to paint that. What's this, Army issue here? What's this?
That's a case, or excuse me, a Farmall 404. That's my kids' project, never got done. But it was originally on an Army base. That's actually something like the 11th one built pretty early. They didn't make too many of these.
I don't even know the Army had the...
The Army bought all kinds of stuff. It had probably a sickle bar on it or something.
Farmall A. They all look the same to me, these Farmalls.
Yeah. Had that one about 20 years now, I guess. Had a little sickle bar on it. Need another building. Roof the property.
Here's one of the newer ones, huh?
That's a Farmall, or it's International 504. That's my forklift.
Does that run?
Yeah.
That's the one you use for moving stuff, huh?
Yeah, it's put a chain in the bucket and pick stuff up. This is another project. I've had this for 18 years. That's a 6-horse Hopper famous saw rig. I keep taking more and more pieces off of it and making them into temporary foundry patterns to make parts for other people. So if I ever get it back together, I'm out of the foundry business.
Farmall H.
Yep.
And what's this, a Cub? Yep, Cub.
That's the workhorse around here. That's
Oh yeah, it mows the grass and everything?
I haven't mowed grass
Plow?
in a while, but I have a mower for it. It's a little slow for mowing, but works good for plowing and towing a wagon. So
cool. It's a Farmall too?
No.
John Deere green?
It's a John Deere Cyclone V. It's actually a friend of mine's.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, he's retired. He went and he moved to Virginia to retire, and unfortunately didn't enjoy retirement very long and passed away from cancer.
He retired.
Yeah, he retired, but he had all kinds of plans of doing stuff down there and didn't live long enough, unfortunately.
That's it.
It's a sucky thing.
John Deere looks out of place here.
Yes, it does.
It's economy.
Economy Power King. That was another friend of mine's father. He died of cancer at 70. I miss him, so that was one of his tracks.
Wow. I almost hate to see it come around. I'm going to get cancer now.
Yeah. Yeah, don't be near me. Everybody seems to be catching that.
Right, pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Frame farm wagon.
All right, Rob, thanks for giving us a look around. And letting us film in your shed there. Pretty cool. All right, tubes, enough of this.